What's going on, people of the internet? Hyperchaotic here with a KRR, and welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time visiting my channel. And welcome back to PUBG versus AI on Difficulty Tweak, where we last left off in the previous video on versus AI. I touched on easy and normal, but I did not get to play hard due to the unfortunate fact that I was not getting any matches of it whatsoever on my servers, North American servers. And I was also not getting any matches of any other mode or any other map of BR that wasn't Livic or Erangel. So after getting most of my footage, I decided, fuck it, let me experiment, let me switch to another server and see if I get more matches. I read on Reddit that supposedly this could help. Thankfully it did. I wish I did it a whole lot sooner. I even managed to get some more footage of the other ranked maps that I couldn't because I could not get a match of them at all. And today, obviously, as you can tell from the B footage, that's what I got for you today. I managed to actually get into hard with the crew. Because if you go in solo, you can go in solo as long as you turn off no auto matchmaking. It's no problem. You can play all the difficulties, no issue. You'll practically be thrown into a match instantly. But if you go in with a crew, you may struggle to find anybody even bothering with that mode. Now, eventually, I will take this hard footage and put it together completely with the with crew versus AI difficulty tweak, and eventually, I'll take both the solo and with crew one and put them together as one whole compilation. I apologize for any noise in the background. However, if you would like to see those previous videos before or even after you watch this video, they will be both linked in the description down below. Solo versus AI and versus AI with crew difficulty tweaks. And of course, if you want to see the raw, unedited, no commentary version of this, hop on over to my second channel, Be Quiet Cutscene. Link in the description down below for no commentary playthroughs and video game preservation. And of course, on the no commentary, on the no commentary channel, I'm gonna have the hard footage in of itself, and eventually put it into the full with crew difficulty tweak as well. Now, I will still keep the original separate footage, and the reason why I had the footage for easy and normal, not hard, obviously, as I stated, I could not get into a hard match. So at the very least, I uploaded that footage to have something rather than nothing for versus AI, especially in the case I could just not get into a match on hard at all with a crew. But now, of course, I'm going to be able to have that complete, and even though I'm going to have it complete, I'm still going to have the separate videos with just hard and easy and normal. Anyways, time to go over my experience with this hard mode. How challenging was it? How much more challenging were the bots to fight with a crew? Well, first thing I got to mention is I actually managed to get a crew that played as a team. Now, with the last matches, when I did my last difficulty tweaking versus AI, I got a crew in easy and normal, but they didn't really stay as a team. Everybody fucked off and went to do their own thing. I chose somebody to stick close to, at least somebody, but for the most part, everybody was kind of doing their own thing. Even the guy I was following was doing his own thing. He wasn't waiting for me. I would have to catch up, but I tried to stay close. That way, if there was an enemy, they'll at least be distracted by him. Same thing could happen if they run into another enemy, or they could, turn their gaze towards me. Whereas, with an additional teammate, even though he is ignoring me, well, he can't attack me. So there's still that benefit. Point being, even though we're not working together, I can still use him to help me survive, and vice versa if he was even trying to do that. Now, because of this, it's going to be hard to truly engage how challenging normal, easy, and hard were with a crew, because those matches, they fucked off and did their own thing. This one, we actually played as a team, and these guys played so well that I really didn't do too much. I barely got any fucking kills whatsoever. I was pretty much there for spectacle more than anything. This was hard mode, but it felt like pretty much easy streak. I'm probably going to have to go back and play solo again just to really gauge with how challenging the bots are. But one of the things that I've noticed when I played on solo versus with a crew is for some reason on solo, it feels like the bots, no matter where you land, no matter where you go, are always going to flock to your general location. But with the crew, well, actually, that'll still happen if you're working together like I did here in Hard. But if everybody fucks off into their own direction and do their own thing, then the bots will actually be more spread out. Like, instead of coming to our general location when we're together, or my general location when I'm by myself, now all of a sudden, the bots and whatever other players we have are way spread out. Now, they're actually going into the other directions my teammates are also in, which I find interesting. In the case of the players, they're probably just going to, go where the circle should be, follow where the bots are going so they can get a little bit of action what other players are on the map, enemy, ally, otherwise. But when playing with a crew, together, when we're together, or solo, it seems like they'll conveniently flock directly toward your general direction no matter what, and you're always going to get into some action right away, a lot of action probably, to the point where you're overwhelmed no matter what. And something that I mentioned is that even in a live match, ranked or unranked, you don't see this much action unless you directly land in an area everybody is going towards. Like, oh, everybody goes to this one location because it's the best location to get all the good shit. Every Battle Royale, every BR map has those locations. Everybody goes there, you try to snatch your shit, sometimes you die instantly because everybody's flocking there. But even when you're in a spot that barely has shit, you land in the worst possible spot on the map, for some reason everybody and their mother's still flocking towards you in versus AI. I shit you not, if you want to feel like a one-man army or really challenge yourself and know what it's like to get into an overwhelmed gun battle, play versus AI. It doesn't matter the difficulty tweak, just play versus AI, because you'll never get as much action in a live match as you will in a versus match. Again, unless you're always landing in the best spot everybody crowds towards. But that's when you're landing, not when people are flocking towards the circle of the map. And on top of that, when you're doing it in versus AI, you actually at least get enough time to prepare, versus everybody goes to that one spot, hurry up and grab and snatch, oh fuck, I'm dead because I was too busy grabbing and snatching. No, in versus AI, you can do a little bit of grab and snatch, I got my goodies, I got what I need, oh shit, there's an enemy, time to fight. I mean, you still gotta be a bit quick with it, don't take too much of your time, because they will be in your general location soon. But you at least have enough time to prepare once you land, versus, again, going to that one good spot everybody goes to, and it's, okay, where's the good stuff? Rifle, ammo, fuck, this is the wrong ammo, boom, you're dead. Basically, it's not going to be as frantic, because not everybody's landing on you, just everybody's going to eventually flock towards you. But yeah, if I truly want to engage how challenging the enemies are, I need to get in a one-on-one fight with the bots on each individual difficulty. Not just an entire flock of enemies. I just need to go up against one bot. I'm purposely going to act like a fucking noob. Let them shoot at me like I typically do in difficulty tweaks when I test out difficulties. And we're just going to see, like, do they do more strafing? Are they more accurate? Do they, for some reason, do more or less damage when they do hit you? Like, maybe their bullets or their guns are nerfed. And perhaps on hard, is it buffed? Or do they just act a bit more smarter and tactical? They do more flanking, staying and covering, let you come to them instead of running towards you. I think for the one where I test how much damage they do, how much, they can do to me, what they do. I think with that, since there's a risk of dying and I would have to hop back in to do another test, I think I would probably do that last. Like, I'm going to hop in again, engage the enemies, try to see how difficult they are, But I'm not going to just sit there and let them shoot at me until I've done the first test afterward. That would be like a second additional test. Because then what I can do is I can save one final enemy near the end, and it's easier to manage that one guy than getting into a fight with one enemy and hoping the rest don't flock so soon towards me. And with that, I can do my little test to see, oh, is he a dummy? Is he a bit more tactical on the harder modes? Are there bullets or weapons nerfed or buffed? Find it easier in harder difficulties? I would obviously still have to worry about the storm, but at the very least, it's just that one guy. I don't have to worry about anybody sneaking up behind me. It's just, okay, you and me, buddy, let's do the tests. Though that's also assuming that I end up with a bot and another player. If so, that'll make the whole test futile, because it's a test how difficult the bots are, how the difficulties affect the bots. It doesn't do shit to players. We're the ones being tested. As in, our skills are being tested. But I'm here to test the bots. Anyways, that's my experience. I pretty much spoke over the whole match, so you're probably going to get it mostly unedited anyways. You will get the full with crew and, of course, full difficulty tweak versus AI compilation soon. But you guys are going to get that after I make the ranked versus unranked compilation. If I'm really feeling like it, I might bring back my full difficulty tweak compilations like I used to, where I literally take all my difficulty tweak videos and put them into one full comp. But we'll see, because that's a handful to take care of, and I still have a lot of no commentary footage to take care of. I'm going to be honest, it's one of the reasons why you guys have been getting less videos, besides the fact that my passion is slowly dying for this shit. I gotta be honest. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. When I do the full with crew comp, there's going to be no commentary, so it could just be the gameplay itself, of course, edited down. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. If not, dislike in a comment telling me why, because any interaction is good for my channel, the algorithm. And any criticism can help me get better and making videos, not the game. We're almost done with it. And of course, subscribe to add a little dose of chaos in your life if you did enjoy it. If not, please leave your dislikes, because they do matter. And I appreciate your time, even if you didn't enjoy it. HK out, and have a good one.